Good afternoon and welcome back to the National Football Youth League All-Star Trials here in the heart of the English countryside. We are here in the gorgeous St George's Park in the heart of Staffordshire. Burton just down the road, home to a very fine brewing company. National Arboretum not too far from here as well. Waterworld down the road, and also obviously over there to our right we have an amazing complex which houses England if they're not busy away trying to win the World Cup in Qatar. But it's now all about All-Star North versus All-Star South, and it's the girls' turn. The female under-21s, North versus South. So, as we have plenty of time, as we see the refs come out in the distance, let's go through the teams so you can get a snapshot of your favourite player. And in 3 years from now, they will be winning the Euros again for us. Now, All-Star North, Ruby Cook, Natasha Dale, Sophie Kilbane, Chloe West, Sydney Simmons, Maya Forgy, Mallory Sears, Lauren Sharples, Sophie Curl, Eva Butler and Chan Chung Man Curry, Celeste Gordon, Emily Bloomer, Emile Onions, Fallon Connolly-Jackson, Alicia Barnett and Jenny Blench. That's the squad, right? So that's not the starting 11 now. That's the squad, everybody in there. So that's your All-Star North. Now let's have a look at the girls that are going to be battling for the South. Normally everything south of Watford Gap, I believe, is the saying. But here we go. Deanna Boone is in goal, one of the keepers. Caitlin Jackson, Maisie Aldridge, Beth Artemio, Iva Risimova, Jessica Smith, Grace Craven, Luna Etienne, Alex Dix, Farron Frasher, Lana Harris-Waters, Kira Fleary, Ruby Seeley, Harriet Stiles, Amelia Ajeo, Holly Kennard and Shayla Marie Antoine Smith makes the lineup for the South. And the referee again is Steve Martin. And a fine pair of shoulders he's got on him as well there as he looks the business. Definitely lifts some weights, I think. And there is the All-Star South. My pause there because I was just looking at the black shorts thinking, have I got this right? And yeah, the All-Star South are going to be playing in the white and gold against the all-black North. And a big shout out to our sponsors for today's games. Sports Group International are your main sponsors, bringing you the ability to play for academies here. Fleetwood, Dorking and Farnborough amongst the English over here, and also in Marbella, Spain. And if you sign for SGI, you get a free trip to Spain to play out there. Tours, all sports, academies, education. It's the place to go if you want a rounded education and sports life. SGI and VZ UK discounted sports kits. We'll be playing that advert for you during the break, so you get a chance to see what it's all about. So the girls in their final huddles now. And referee Steve Martin is just about to give us a little blur. We just saw an incredibly brilliant first half that was a first game, I should say, which was the boys' game. Ended up 1-1. Let's hope we get more of the same. So, captain of the two teams today. There we have Kira Fleary, and it was number 15, Emily Bloomer. So, we are underway. No hanging around. Straight off, and views in black and white. The North are in the darker strip, going from right to left. Mia 4G at the back there. I'll go straight in. Coming out. And there's Chan Mankari. Back to the keeper. And I think the keeper's going to be Ruby Cook, but until I see the number, not quite sure. And that is how they're starting. Sophie Kilbane. Ball up. Looking for Celeste Gordon. Cleared back. And I believe that's going to be Deanna Boone. Once again, just there's 2 keepers each squad, and we're going to check, get the numbers, make sure we're getting the names right. 4G inside there to Bloomer. And the South coming away with it. This is a good strong run from Kennard. It's going all the way and straight into the arms of Ruby Cook, but a good strong run there from Holly Kennard. Picks it up well here and just changed the pace there. Kept well outside by Sydney Simmons, but straight through into the arms of Cook. Bloomer. Cut out again by the South. Now it's Lucie Etienne. That's a 1-2. Hasn't quite come off, but now Alicia Barnett. We get a chance to run it. Harris Waters. And Harris Waters picks off that one. And then Mankari picks it up. Bloomer again. Kilbane. Out to Barnett. Straight into the stomach there of Jessica Smith. She felt that one. It just brushes it off. Cook goes long. Looking to the wing. Inside to Connolly Jackson. And trying to get the ball through to Gordon. It's still picked up here by Sharples. She's got pace, she's got round the outside. Can she pick anybody up? Just couldn't quite keep it in. She had pace, but just eluded her right at the last minute there. But good work. Now, in case you're wondering, these are 3 30-minute, these are trials games, 3 30-minute trial games. So this is obviously our first third. So don't be confused when we stop at 30. Styles picks it back in. Tries to find Fleary again. It's cleared up by Kilbane. And if you fancy a bit of Spain in the end of Jan, probably the SGI Cup. Sorry, no, this is the tour, 29th of Jan to the 4th of Feb, and an international tournament in April for younger players than older across the week there. Go and play football in some amazing facilities. Education services, traineeships, apprenticeships, professional football training, for football. And look, if you fancy a bit of tennis, boxing and rugby, those are all catered for as well. Partnered with the Lincoln FC Red Imps of Gibraltar, launching an academy towards the end of the year. And if you sign up with SGE, you get to go out to Spain for free. Doesn't get much better than that. And they're already working with Fleetwood, Dorking and Farnborough, London and Marbella. It's not bad, is it? It's not quite Tooting, Peckham and New York, but it's getting there. South coming forward. Pressed hard. Good defending. Personal thing from my end, boys and girls with long hair, ponytails that don't hide your number. It makes the commentator's life a lot easier. So just if you could just part it to the sides of the number, that helps the commentators a lot. As we break here. Good strong run by Celeste Gordon. Keeps it in. It's got Frisimova for company, but she pulls it back. South clear. Now Styles comes inside. Play on, says the referee. And it's Lucy Etienne that picks it up. But it falls to Alicia Barnett. And it's just good defending again. Good solid defending. Bringing it out 4G as she has done all game so far. Sees that ball forward, but just can't find the run of Eva Butler. In the hands of Deanna Boone. Asking for options, she's going to go long. Back with interest Sharples, but offside. Player's not getting back quick enough. Steve Martin, experienced man of more than 200 games, EFL, League One playoffs. Man in the middle. He has been getting up and down this pitch. Second game today for him. Marshalled the men brilliantly. Sharples just gets taken off her foot. Right here, Sydney Simmons will see it all the way back to Ruby Cook. Don't forget the game live on your instant replay, the home of grassroots football. It's the YouTube channel to see everything you need to see in the grassroots game across the country. And if you want your games filmed or recorded, they're the guys to go to. And there's nothing static about their filming. All played there. Mankari. Smith sees it back to Cook. Back to Smith. Comes inside. And yeah, offside. Well played there by Sharples to find her. You see here, she's just gone too early. Might be clear. Cross strongly. Again there, Kilbane. Curry clears. Now Harris Waters again. And Etienne wins the throw. Just rolling off the foot there of Amelia Ajeo. There's a chance from the break. Well played there. Curry finds the run, but it's held up there. Connolly Jackson couldn't get through, so they build again. Comes back to south. Chloe West. Solid back four, both teams at the moment. And feet at Connolly Jackson. Cut out there, Sydney Simmons. There we go again, and onside is Celeste Gordon. It's got run and goal. Deanna Cook's got to coming across. It's well wide in the end, but Jessica Smith got back really well there. And Celeste Gordon, I think she was well onside as well. Good change of pace. And she goes, coming across really well and defending Jessica Smith. And not troubling Deanna Cook on that occasion. So real battling for the ball going on down there. It's come to the end of the first 10 minutes. That's the first third of the first third over. And remember, we are playing 3/3 today. So no half time, just thirds. Right. Barnett tries to go through, and this comes back to 4G. Well played, Artemio. Sharples battling well there, but South get it all the way back to Cook. And she just tries to find the runner, but it's not there, and it falls to Barnett. But trying to work with Gordon there, but Gordon's coming back from offside position. Again by 4G. Carry all the way back to Cook. She launched it long. I think that's Butler. Once again, could really do with that ponytail out of the way. Break down the line. Trying to put it back across. No, she fancies it herself. Plays it across the area, but just couldn't get on it with Barnett. And it's all blocked. But it's a good run there from Butler. Gets back, comes back inside. Toe pokes it across. Yeah, and Barnett just couldn't spin it round. So North still trying to get it in. Ball across. And it's an unfortunate own goal. I think that's Harris Waters. Who's trying to bring it down, cutting out the cross, but it's 1-0 to the North. It's the cross here. Butler back to Carey, and as it comes across, yeah, it bounces badly off Harris Waters. So, a goal much earlier in the game than we had with the gents. So, more to follow. Now Cook. There's Harris Waters. And that's solid stuff there on Styles. Well defended there, Kilbane. So please mind the cameras. Long throw down the line. Something there for Ajayo to chase. Coming across firmly was Simmons. From the edge. Good strike there from Fleary, but not troubling Cook. There we go, Cook solidly behind it. But the South trying to get back in the game. Here's Carey. She goes long. There's one here for Barnett to chase, but all the way through to Cook. Just a bit too heavy on that occasion. And Cook goes early, looking for Harris Waters. He's got options down the line. Oh, just didn't get there. Cut out by Sophie Kilbane. Harris Waters gets it back from Styles. And now Ajayo trying to get Styles going. Across comfortably with Simmons, back to Cook. Very, very comfortable at the back there so far. But not that comfortable, and an opportunity fell there, kind of out of nothing. But the referee has said it's going to be a drop ball. So I kind of missed that. Not quite sure why, but this is not to wonder why, but to agree. I think there might have been a head injury just looking at it, but it was all fine. Didn't hit in the head, so we're good. Incredibly important. If FIFA ever get their act together and deal with the head injury situation, head injury sub, 10 minutes to look at it. It's the most logical, simple thing in the world, but can FIFA come up with that? Well, let's just hope so. At the moment, as we've seen in several games, we're reliant on the player saying, I'd like to take no further part in the World Cup. Ridiculous. Anyway, there we go. I'm off my soapbox. Simmons up the line. It's Butler. Well cut out in the midfield. In the south. There's good strong running from Fleary. And she goes from distance. Troubles Cook, but not enough from there. It's going to take more than that to beat Ruby Cook today. Good strong run. Turned inside and just fancied it. And why not? Picked up in the middle there by Curry. Ball over the top for Butler to chase. She's got the legs on it. Aldridge keeps her there, keeps her honest. Well done. Well done there. Really good defending there from Maisie Aldridge. Played out the corner, across to Boone in goal. Good defending from Kilbane. No passengers. There wasn't any way that Harris Waters was going to get down that line. And 4G. Again, gets stuck in there. And there was a chance, an opportunist chance there, just opened itself up. There we go, the ball got in behind, and it's a good run here by Sharples, and just snags it across the pitch. So the South will build again. There's a strong run in the middle of there. Fleary, but this time it's cut out. Here's Fleary, strong tackle, but that's good play there from Emily Bloomer. Shout from the bench about it. It's Bloomer that's going to put it in. She goes direct, but that's not going to trouble Boone. Don't forget today's game sponsored. And remember, these games are streamed because of sponsors, so thank you very much to VZ UK, Discounted Football Kits. It's the place to go. And our main stream sponsor, Sports Group International. Trials in Spain, academies in London and Marbella. Education, government-funded education. So you can take it anywhere and keep your course going, play professional football while being educated. It doesn't get much better than that, because everybody will tell you education, but to get professional football as well. So SGI, go to their site, sportsgroupinternational.com for all the details you want. There we go, Sharples. Defending well now, Etienne. Jo. Etienne. All right. Start again with Cook. Shuffle across, shuffle, shuffle, shouts the coach. Switch that play, get it going. It's well played there. Connolly Jackson. Back to 4G. And Cook spins it out to Kilbane. Kilbane looking for options. Down the line is Barnett. Barnett, good feet. And in behind there, Sharples. Good defending from the south. Kilbane, strong there. Just brushes off the challenge. Now she's got Fleary as company, but good strong play from the north. Celeste Gordon doesn't work for her there, but it's a north throat. Free kick, chance to launch in. Sharples is going to be the provider. Boone telling the defenders what she wants. Sharple puts it in, flicked on, straight into Boone. Build from the back. Doing that via Smith. And now Etienne. Harris Waters. Harris Waters again. Launches it. Back to Boone. Boone has got to be quick on her feet here, and that hasn't turned out very good. Celeste Gordon makes it 2-0. Boone won't be happy with that one. She wasn't given a lot of options, to be honest, but not to worry. Listen, he's got to go past 10 outfield players before he gets to the keeper, so it's always the case there. Goes back to her. No real option. What does she do? And Celeste Gordon is there. Remember coach saying it's not the goal you scored, it's a mistake you made, and the fact that you got back straight at it. And there's the character, because if that was me, I'd have just kicked it upfield and gone, I don't think I'll touch it again. It's all about the character. It's not about the magic that you might appear. It's how you bounce back from things like that. Etienne, taking off her there. Well played. That was great stuff there from Emily Onions. But offside, just strayed again down this left side. Alicia Barnett. Look along the line a bit more, I think, is what the coach just shouted. Come on, got to give her options down there. Harris Waters didn't have a lot to go for. You either give her options or she has to launch long, and she prefers options. Good ball in. There was opportunity. Butler just couldn't get it off. It's cleared. Kilbane, you know, seeing the strong run she is. Etienne doesn't manage to get it off. Celeste Gordon turns her defender, ball through, but it wasn't quite read and ushered back there. Maisie Aldridge to Deanna Boone. It's a player down. And so we're just going to get a bit of treatment here. Let me just see again. Those opportunities just wouldn't fall, and it cleared for the South. So it gives us a chance to mention our sponsors while player gets a bit of treatment. Don't forget VZ.UK, that's where you go for all your discounted football kits. And supplier to the National Football Youth League. And remember, SGI Sports Group International. It's a trial event in January. People can register interest via the website. That's Sports Group International. And there's a Spain tour, 29th to the 4th of Feb, just as the cold bites in here. Pop off over there. An international tournament in April for younger and older players. And SGI provides government-funded education services, traineeships, apprenticeships, professional football training, as well as professional tennis, boxing and rugby programs. It's all there with SGI. And they've also partnered with the Lincoln FC Red Imps of Gibraltar to launch an international academy in Spain. Bring people from the UK and abroad to study, train full-time and play professional sides from Spain and Gibraltar. It's the place to be, SGI. Big thank you. It's teams, it's companies like SGI and VZ that make these live streams possible to bring you the best action from the best girls across the NFYL. The National Football Youth League, 180 teams across the country, I think that's about right. And the best of them are here today. As coming forward there, Harriet Styles, blocked solidly there by Maya Forgy, but a good strong run from the girls. So these are the cream here, these are the trials. They will then create an all-star team that will travel the country as guests against different teams. Really test yourself and to give these girls the platform that they so deserve. Right, here's the corner. We're swinging it in. Near post, but cleared. There's no South there. They seem to be already hanging out. Just remember that these girls haven't played together before. This is a trial game, so they don't as such know each other. So they're not going to be on the same wavelength all the time. And from distance, Maisie Aldridge tries it, but it spins wide. So 2 minutes, 90 seconds of the first third left. And then let's have a little 5-minute break. We hear from our sponsors. You get yourself a little break, and we're back for the second third, and we see a lot more players. Celeste. Well picked up there. Oh. She doesn't take many prisoners as Lauren Sharple, straight through everybody. Now Bloomer. Back inside. Simmons. Back to Cook. Kilbane. Oh, nice feet. Looks for Celeste Gordon, but offside. Didn't need the flag. Just me calling it from here was sufficient. Do they have this problem in the Euros with the ponytails hiding the numbers? Or are they more professionally resourced commentators that recognise everybody? But girls, please, can you double it or French plat it? Got 2 daughters myself, and 3 daughters, I should say, but 2 daughters I did the French plats on. Barnett. Going to Celeste Gordon, but she drifted offside again. She's just on the wrong side of the shoulder. And ladies and gentlemen, that does ring up the end of the first third. And we will, let's have a, I'll tell you what, before we go to the, so we have a quick look at the goals. So, no field, the first one, it was a Lana. This was a good cross here from, I'm going to come back to, from Carey. And just unfortunate here as it comes across off Harris Waters. And here we go, it's Kilbane. Ball down the line, the second goal. And Harris Waters plays it back. Deanna Cook could have gone early, but didn't have many other options here, really. Comes back inside, but Celeste Gordon pressing hard. Just managed to get her foot into it. And there's 2-0. So that's how we end after the end of the first third. Go and get yourself a mini break, but don't be too far away, because in 5 minutes we'll be back with you. Welcome back to St George's Park for the second third of the 3/3 of the first game of the females under 21s North versus South, the National Football Youth League All-Star North versus All-Star South trials match. This is where the best of the best come across from all around and try and get themselves into the very much coveted NFYL All-Star team. So we're about to get underway for the second third. It's 2-0 to the North. So the South can have some questions and changes as they are made. We will bring them to you to best we can. So I can already see there that Sophie Curl, the 9 has come on for the North. And I'm sure there'll be others. In fact, Alex Dix, the 9 for the South, seems to be on as well. So we'll bring you those changes and straight in there after chatting Hartley at the back there. Kilbane suddenly realises defending to be done. I think that start took us by surprise. Chloe West inside, ball forward, and the Onions looking for the run there of Curl. And Boone comes out and luckily he didn't get a player. Well, that been a free kick, but came straight through. Like that conviction as a keeper. I like it a lot, straight through. You see, she's through there, she's got the pace. And luckily, Boone didn't take anybody out. Because you used to be able to do that. That's the best way keeping ball and player, but you're not allowed anymore for some unknown reason. So the sun was breaking through a little bit earlier, but that's disappeared as well. And so late afternoon settling in here in the Midlands, St George's Park, where everything you see happening out in Qatar at the moment, it's the birthplace. The corner's going to be by Mallory Sears. This is where they come, the train. This is where they spent all their time at the Euros, these players. Honed here in St George's Park. It's cleared for another corner to the North. Put in. It's Natasha Dale trying to get an end of it there. And it's cleared by the South. Leaves a bit of pressure. Kilbane with the throw. Sears. And yeah, a little bit over enthusiastic there from Farron Fresher. Good pressing from the South. There's not many options there for Sears. Should have played all the way back, and now we go all the way back to Ruby Cook. She goes looking for up there, and she does find Sophie Curl. Ball down the line, defending to be done there by Bloomer. She gets it back to Cook. Kilbane. And through. Boone. Smith. Got options outside her. She uses that, which is Aldridge. Aldridge with a pace, nice. Into Dix. Yeah, and well done there. Brilliant play by Alex Dix. Wins the corner. Good defending by the North, but nothing they could do about that. Good, strong, direct running. Kilbane. Sorry, Aldridge with the corner. Looking for the run. It was met there well. Oh, off the keeper. Cook did well there with the player just standing right in front of her. And Aldridge back, but well played, Ruby Cook. But as the corner came in here, good strong header. And here's Cook. Just in the end, it was a bit of a flap away, but do you know what? It was Just a reaction to move it on. But now with Connolly Jackson. She goes down the outside and she does get round. Can she pull it back? It's good defending. Aldridge is non-stop. Fitness being tested. And it just comes off the foot of Dix. It was Ruby Seeley. The ball just bounced in front with the keeper. Dix tries to turn on it, but really strong play there from Connolly Jackson. And now Sharples plays it in. That's a really, really good ball. But Boone is there. And it's just gone through her. Surely she had that in two hands, ref. But it's 3-0. Sophie Curl makes it 3. When as Boone came out, did she not have it in two hands, sir? It's good battling here by Connolly, but it was this lovely ball from Sharples. Pulls it back in there. Great ball. Boone comes. And yeah, she's got it in two hands, and the ball gets kicked out of her hands by Curl. I don't think there's any other interpretation in my book, but I've got the... There's Sophie Curl. Sophie Curl makes it 3. Battles for it fairly, but not a lot Boone can do. So it's uphill now for the South. Lucky Sharples. Rolling Connolly Jackson. For Simova. Puts it forward, looking for the run, but tied it up nicely there by Sears. Back to Cook. Ball down the line. Eva Butler. Back yourself is a shout from the coaches. She keeps going. It's really good defending. Great defending. Artemio comes across to help as well, but lost it, and it's Curl again. Now Sharples. And Boone can do anything about that from close range. And Sharples makes it 4-0. Good strong. Eva Butler, really strong play there. It looked like it defended against. She got back in and stole it. Played it to Sophie Curl. She pulls it back. And Sharples is behind her, but she did well. And Boone reflective. Just reaction, reflex save there. Not enough to keep it out. Remember though, the scoreboard, it's just indicative of what's happening. It's all about development, and these girls, it's a trial, developing and see what's what. Back to Cook. Dale. Finds Bloomer. And Bloomer in turn finds Sears. This is good play here from Dix. Good feet. Right. Good defending there. And Tasha Dale. Oh, that was a corner, sir. According to the line out. What do we know? Ruby Cook telling them what she wants. Item out. Kilbane very, very strong in the tackle. Drive in is the shout to Harris Waters, and she does just that. Turns it inside really well, and that's a good shot from Dix. It is spilled, and they're following up. I think that was Thrasher. It is. Farron Thrasher makes it 4-1. The South are on a roll. It's good, strong play here. And this ball back in. Really well played there from Dix. And Cook just couldn't hold on to it, and there was Thrasher to finish it off, to make it 4-1. So, Farah and Thrasher opens the scoring for the South. Everywhere you look, it says England football, home of England, England Supporters Club. There's no way you're going to forget where you are when you're here. St George's Park, what an amazing complex. Some bunkers over there. This little golf course, well, it's quite a big golf course actually. Don't want the lads getting too bored. And lasses, sorry. Well, they're staying here during tournaments when they're at home. Now here's another chance. Curl. She's done really well here. She needs support though. That's good defending by Caitlin Jackson. Go again. Onions. Sears overlapping, non-stop running. Connolly Jackson just runs away from her. Here's another opportunity. Oh, and it looked like there, Eva Butler. It was great play by Connolly Jackson. It looked like Eva Butler was going to be in. Here he is. Connolly Jackson plays that ball through. Eva Butler pulls up. But really good defending there from Caitlin Jackson. Shorts high, Ronaldo style. Here we go. One arm up. I reckon that means near post. It goes far, what do I know? And it failed to curl at the back. Goes out for another corner. Run there from Chloe West, pulls him out, but go for the corner still. Oh, it doesn't quite fall to curl. It breaks. South need to relieve the pressure. But Sharples cleans it up. And go back again, Dale. It's well played, the North, at the moment. They really are bossing the game in that attacking third. Sharples, that was nice. Now Thrasher scored the goal, looking for support. She doesn't need it at the moment. She tries to spin it right across. Maybe the simple ball was the three closer players. But saying that, Kennard still gets on the ball and wins it back. The North clear. It's good running there from Holly Kennard. From range, Dix fancied that. Sorry, Dix, it was Ruby Seeley. And some work to be done from the South to build it back up. Curl is inside, and it's Butler going down the line. Comes back in. Now Curl, that's good defending from the South, but Curl's still there. Now Sears, she lines it up. Not on target. Good play. So substitution. On comes Jenny Blench. Just see that chance again from Mallory Sears. Unfortunately not troubling anybody. So change of keepers. So we have Jenny Blench coming on for Ruby Cook, and Shayla Marie Antoine Smith coming on for Deanna Boone. So in fact, that's Shayla Marie Antoine Smith. And then up the other end will be Jenny Blench. Good strong run in here from Harris Waters. Down the line for Dix. Pulls it back across first time, and first touch there for Jenny Blench. Confident one as well. Sears. Ball goes through. Now it's a foot race. Sharple, she gets there. Curl. Oh, well out there. Brilliant play by Shayla Marie Antoine. And she's down, but Tess had to keep this straight back. But that was some fall there, and Antoine Smith not taking many prisoners there. Straight through. Sophie Curl, as she is instructed and should do as a keeper. She's got to protect herself. She actually just came out, stopped the ball, but Curl carried on afterwards. But well played. So there's a dash between Marie and Antoine and Smith. So that means it's Marie Antoine Smith. So, opportunity for me to mention our sponsors today. Remember, these streams come to you because we have sponsors. No other reason, but the sponsors come in there and enable us to bring these to you. So, the stream sponsor for today is Sports Group International. Anything you want to do in the way of soccer or any sport, actually. And if you're enrolled football player in the UK with SGI, you get a free tour to Spain in the winter. Tours available for multiple sports across ages, schools, teams, recreational teams, elite teams, university teams. If you've got a team and you want to go on tour, they're the guys you go to because they are the experts in that field. They can put that all together. They can offer you education while you're doing it. They can offer you full-time football. They can offer you trial events, tours, nationals, everything. So SGI, big shout out to them, and thank you very much for being on board with us today alongside Visa UK discounted football kits. And the good news is that Sophie Curl is getting up and about. I think she's just a bit winded. As some changes are made as well as the teams get together. But Sophie Curl is up and about, and she's walking herself, hopefully off, because after that knock, but here we go, just see it again. It was Marie Antoine Smith comes out, great ball through there, and Curl gets the shot in and just clatters into Curl. And I think she fell a bit awkward there as well. So nothing serious, nothing malicious, just purely two players coming together, and that'll be the end of Curl's afternoon. But I tell you something, she's made an impact in more ways than one. Well played. And so with 47 on the clock, we are halfway through the second third. The South will start again from the goal kick. National Football Youth League with teams across the country. Over 100, I think it's 182, I believe. I think Louise was telling me. Teams, male and female. And real facilitators for players that are just either leaving academies or looking to get in academies or trying to tour. There's academies across the board there, as Caitlin Jackson has to defend and do, because Eva Butler, it's like a bad suit, it just fits, doesn't fit, just all over you all the time. She's had it again, pulls it back. And Jackson gets a chance to clear this time, but only as far as Kilbane. And that's good play there from Grace Craven. The 7 has just come on. So changes are made because we're halfway through. If there was a half-time, it would be now. So that's why all the changes have come on. So as the players get involved, we'll bring them to you. The UK's Premier League playing on Wednesdays, some Fridays, but Wednesdays across the country. Looking for the ball inside. Comes out, Craven, break. Now, off we are here with Harris Waters. Good strong run. She's got Dix down the line. And somewhat like a bus. Sharples was late on her there. I think she just trod on her top foot. And a bit of cramp to throw in as well. So, Harris Waters is up. And look, the launch is in. Takes it short. To Grace Craven. Back, puts in first time. That's a good cross. Oh, and Ruby Seeley finds her fast on the floor. And that was a good attempt there from Thrasher. But if we watch this, it did seem that she now threw herself to the floor. Some am-dram going on there, I think. And then Thrasher thrashes it wide. Now back, straight up the other end, come the North. Steve Martin, experienced referee, involved in over 200 EFL games, and so I don't think he was going to be bought by that little dive to the floor. Craven. Good pressure on the ball there. And Craven did really well, and this is a nice one-touch play by the South. And that's really well ushered back there by the North. It was Dix trying to get in there, but North playing well, and they're going to play the football out from the back. There's been some work to do here for Connolly Jackson, and she's bundled to the floor. Put that. Yeah, just kind of like definitely bundled to the floor. Harris Waters a bit late on Sharples, but ball goes out. Raf's happy with that. There's a chance for the South to move up the pitch. It's a good strong play from Chloe West. And a nice little touch there from Bloomer. Back to Blench. All down the line, looking good. Now, work to be done here by Sharples. Looking for support. This goes direct. Blocked by the South. Connolly Jackson controls it. Nice little ball inside the West. It's all there and offside against Curl. But Marie-Antoine Smith was out. And Curl decided she was fit enough to carry on. And just drifted offside there. Sharples is brought down by Thrasher, and that was, if anything, it was an accident. She tripped over, but tripped over in her outstretched arms, took down Sharples. Back to Smith. You just see that popped in here. Done well, I think, with Sharples on the edge of it. Now down the other end, Dix. Dix does like to run at people. Causing all types of problems when she does. Craven and Sears battling away there. Sears ushering that midfield around for the North. Telling them exactly what she wants. That commanding presence in the middle there. That's it, Marie-Antoine Smith. Battling there, Chloe West. There's the ball through, but Curler drifted offside. She looks at the linesman and says, really, really? This is good from Chloe West. Yeah, just outside. We're not full VAR, but looked like she just drifted the other side of the player. And go long. Attacking being done by Connolly Jackson. And onside is Sharples. She looks up, looking for options. Comes back inside, edge of the box, finds Curl. And Curl tries to curl it into the corner, but it doesn't come off for it. After that tumble earlier, she's really come alive again. Yeah, we can see the space here as well, but that's really good defending from Jessica Smith. Curl is picking up on this as well. She's strong. She's pushing off. And it's in. That is actually a cracking goal. Pushed off the presence. I think that was Rissimova or Smith. Just too strong there. It was Rissimova. And look at that into the corner. Just outside of the reach. 5-1. But what a finish from Curl. That's her second. She scored 2 and taken a big fall. Not a bad return for the afternoon. And she is now leaving the proceedings. 2 goals, 45 minutes. She's been subbed and she's going to be replaced by Celeste Gordon. All right, 5-1 to the North. The Southern Arkansas, our friends of the North are doing rather well here. But knowing around, we win the corner, another opportunity. I don't know if it's going to be Dix going to be taking it. So we'd like her in the mix, I think, but she is going to be taking it. It's going to be an outswinger. She's just down there. Goes along the ground and unlucky there. Ruby Seeley trying a nice sort of training ground move. They haven't trained together, so you don't know where she got it from, but I like it. Yeah, just a little flick in there. Not quite coming off. Kilbane giving lots of hassle down there, but we're cleared up. And we're off again. And this is a big, strong run of Connolly Jackson. Inside to Sharples. She loses it. Grace Craven has looked really good since she's come on. And Thrasher has got a goal to her name and battles back for that as well. Keeps going. And eventually loses out to a combination of onions. Now Butler has caused a lot of pain and hassle down that line. Well up, Gordon. Played Sears, and Connolly Jackson finds Gordon. No time given at all to rest. We're into the last 30 seconds, plus some extras because of that injury to Curl. And coming to the end of the second quarter, second, third. Get it right in a minute. Quarters, thirds, halves. It's a long time since I did those fractions. But Butler goes down the line. She's got the pace to get round the back, and she does. And they're coming up behind. Yeah, I think that was, yes, it was Sharples. And Butler has just torn shreds down that right wing. Really been the difference maker, and pulls it across. And she goes again. Step over, step over. Oh, I'm lost. Bye-bye. See you later. I'm off. There we go. Change of pace. Crosses it. And there at the back post. Sharples. No, Ina Sharples there. That was the work of Lauren Sharples. 6-1. Her second goal. And that is the end of the second third. So, and into that, it's 6-1. And so we will be back with you for the last third. And in fact, we've got a couple of goals we'll show you first. Let's brighten it up. This was the moment. It Sharples again. And that little ball through there, that's the ball. And Curl just showed what she was about. And that's the one I think she's got in two hands. But ref says, play on. And Curl finds the net, makes it, makes it 5. And this ball here again, Curl again, just squares it back. And Sharples, that was the first of her 2. But the South did come back a little bit here. Seeley plays it square. Harris Waters back inside. It's a good touch here by Dix. Well saved by the keeper, just holding on to it, and Thrasher was there. It made it 4-1, but then Curl again. Look at that. Oh, brilliantly finds that back corner. That's 5-1. And then Butler. This is the bit I like. Step over, and just change of pace. After Burners now. There we go. She's off. Around the back. It's already looked up, pulls it across, and Sharples is on hand. And there's nothing that Shayla Marie Antoine Smith can do about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, 6-1. Go and get yourself your last opportunity to get your break, and be back with it in 5. A message from our sponsors. And perfect timing. We are back with you for the start of the third, the last third, obviously, because we only have 3 to make a whole. And at the moment, 6-1 to All-Star, but we are now underway. And the South are going to be making a concerted effort to get back in this game. But remember, it's a trial, so it doesn't really matter who wins. It's about, to a certain degree, individual displays. And now Eve Butler, who's been causing loads of hassle this time, I'd say going to finish on her own, but brilliant save there from Charlotte Marie Antoine Smith. She gets the full works on her name because I don't know where her second name starts, so you get the full works, but Eve Butler causing the hassle. Great play here, and that's a really good save. All right, swing it in. Well cleared. It's away. I'm pretty sure that was for Samova that cleared, and now we're breaking quickly with Seeley. Might have to put some 50p's in the meter because light is going quite quickly here, all the way through to Blench. Go again. Gordon turns inside. And Butler was coming back from an offside position, but she was coming back. She's got the pace and the footwork to get round. Keeps it in, drives in, pulls it back. And here's a chance. Oh! I think that was Natasha Dale coming up from, yes it was, coming up from fullback. And he got a nosebleed being that far up, and here's the opportunity. I just couldn't get over it, but great opportunity, great play. North really are on a roll. Butler again. A one-woman wrecking ball at the moment, she is. Great ball and across, and it's there. Well, Eva Butler is playing absolutely brilliantly. She really is ripping it up. My only complaint is the long ponytail across the number, but if we can just get over that. Just quick, here we see. Brings it there, good feet, good feet. Afterburners now. Pulls away, even with the shirt being pulled. Steps over, got the confidence to do it, and draws the keeper. And then goes wide past the keeper, and nothing anything Artemu could do on the line to stop that. Well played. It's a 7-1. Eva Butler. But the South will keep going. They're going to be plucky. Careful there. Player right on your back. And now Mankari is back into the action. Alicia Barnett, overlap from Chloe West. She's come inside really well. They're playing at a different pace to North at the moment, and good opportunist strike there, but Marie-Antoine Smith was a match for it. Once again, good overlapping from Chloe West. Looks up, pulls it back across. And just couldn't get the finish there, was Mankari. But via Dix, the South are coming back at us. And well played, Fraser. And she goes from distance. Oh, and it's there. You don't see many of them. And Fraser gets her second. And that one, somewhat different to her first. It was all started here with Dix intercepted Thrasher gets the ball, looks up, and goes from depth. And there's not a lot Blench could do about that. They were just perfectly into the back of the net. 7-2 is the comeback on. Farron Thrasher, that's 2 to her name. But Butler's going to have something to do with it. Got to give her space. And Kira Fleary was doing that. Do not get alongside her and let her use her pace. Sears is going to put it through. They come again. Calling for the run. There's the run. And it's Ruby Seeley. She's got round the other side. She's got to pull it back, and she does. And there, 2 in a minute. Well played, Ruby Seeley. It's broken up here, and it was this ball here from Dix. Seeley did really well. Just get round the other side of Chloe West. You see there. And once round, just needed support. Looks up, sees her teammate. And there it is, in the back of the net. And I didn't quite get that number. I think it was 15. It was, yeah, Harriet Styles. So it's 7-3. The comeback is on. Harriet Styles, one end of the pitch to the other. Some work to be done here. Gordon chasing it down. Fleary has got some work to be done and just runs off her. And so South's momentum is stopped all in one go as it goes away into the corner. And the North will take their time. That's 7-3. No need to rush. Gordon. Inside. From the edge. And straight at Smith. Go, she says. Launch. And there it was. It was Manclery with the effort again, but straight up the other end come the South. And Seeley. And it's followed up. It's 7-4, and the ref's looking across. I can't see. They're giving it, and I think, again, it's Styles making it with her second. There we go. Once again, it was Dix that plays that ball through. Seeley has been causing problems for everybody. Powers that in. And there's not a lot there that poor old Jenny Blench could do. And there's Styles following it in. Harriet Styles gets her second and makes it 7-4. As I say, that's 3 goals in 4 minutes. We're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Come on, girls. Etienne is going to launch his forward. Now, I'm struggling with the light. I definitely think some 50p in the meters wouldn't go amiss. Seeley comes short for it. She'll actually turn down there. Little diamond there with Craven, and Seeley not quite coming off in the end, but I can tell you it's a lot clearer on your picture than it is with my eyes. Maybe it's just about my eyes. Thrasher, I just couldn't. I'd say one more goal now and it'll be very interesting. We still have got a 3-goal cushion. Carry as well. West, she got the pace for it. But Chris Mover sees it back. Gets it back. Well played. And Smith, Chris Mover, Seeley. Oh, that's a lovely ball in there. Really good play. Styles in the middle looking for a hat-trick. It finds her. And she hits it. Oh, straight at Blench. but really well played. It's end-to-end stuff now. That was a great ball in there, and what a great run by Grace Craven. And she finds Styles on a hat-trick, turns, but Blench was a match for it. Now she launches it long. North just need to put their foot on the ball, but Seeley, Styles and Craven are absolutely ripping up this North defence at the moment. Here we go again, Dix. He's created two of them now. Thrasher, who scored two. Seeley not calling for the ball. There was the ball, and just came too late. Seeley was calling, literally, in my own words, just at the right time. So it's one there, and this was it. You just see this here. Now, look, they're both on side, and there's the ball through. But by the time it was played, too late. Ball down the line. Now, can Alicia Barnett try and relieve some of this pressure? North trying to come back, take all this pressure off. Ball in, oh, and Shrismova did really well there, just cutting it out. Oh, that's bounced over Seeley. Seeley gets it back. I'm saying Seeley's on the ball, it's dangerous, and they're going for distance again. Oh, what a great save there. Brilliant stuff from Shayla Marie, Antoine Smith, and I think she's either a sniper or she hurt her leg as she did that. What a brilliant save. Great opportunist here. Look, just from distance said, yeah, I fancy this. And she's done really, really well to get back there. One-handed, plucks it out, and yeah, she goes down badly on that knee. I think she's going to be all right, but what a great save. That's one for the highlight reel for her. So while she gets some treatment, gives me the opportunity to mention VZ UK, or discounted football kits. That's where you want to go and see it. One of our sponsors. Remember, sponsors, if you're interested in sponsoring, come forward. You make the streams possible. Gives the chance for these girls to be seen everywhere around the world on the streams. That's because of the sponsors. So a big shout out and a big thank you to them. And also Sports Group International. Trial event in January. People can register interest via the website sportsgroupinternational.com. Spain tour, 29th of Jan to the 4th of Feb. International tournament in April. Younger and older players, it's all there. CI provides government-funded education service and traineeships alongside professional football training as well as tennis, boxing and rugby programs. So it's the place to be. It's what you want to do. SGI has partnered with the Lincoln FC Red Imps of Gibraltar to launch an academy in Spain. They're in players from the UK and abroad to study, train full-time and play professional sides from Spain and Gibraltar showcase friendlies. It's where it all happens. It's where it all happens. Education funding can be applied in Spain or the UK. Hotels, meals, transportation, full-time training, UEFA licensed coaches, gym program, all included in the package. It's like Christmas has come early. And if you're enrolled over here in one of their academies, then basically there's academies at Fleetwood, Dorking, Farnborough, amongst others. Right, you get a free tour to Spain in the winter, and tours available for multiple sports across all ages, school teams, elite teams, university, and even recreational teams. So, whatever you want, they can do it. Partner clubs, Fleetwood Town, Dorking and Farnborough. And remember, academies in London and Marbella, and uni degrees with Loughborough University. And they're not bad at sport, are they, Loughborough? So, yeah, all good stuff. It's all happening here, and it's just a breaking play by Shayla Marie. Antoine gets a bit of treatment. So I'm not quite sure what the procedure is going to be here because the light is going quickly. And we've still got, well, about 15-20 minutes to go in this game. And unless somebody's got some 50p's, we won't be able to go too long. But you can see there, let's run through who we got there. You see Mallory Sears there in 7. Made 1, not scored 1 though. It's Emily Bloomer at 15. Jenny Blench. Emile Onions. Chloe West. I tell you what, let's have a little foray of all 11 goals, shall we? Let's just spin through all the goals as they've gone in today. So first of all, we started with, so there's 13. Started with the boys. Sorry, and then we'll jump to the girls. Here we go. That suits me much better. I was thinking, really? So Eve Butler has been causing loads of hassle. Carrie crosses it in there, and that was the unfortunate own goal at the beginning there by Harris Waters. And then the pressure for the second goal comes back, and yeah, I always say it's got to go through 10 players, and this was for Deanna Boone. Didn't have any options there, and getting her first goal of the day was Celeste Gordon. And then it all started running for the North. What a brilliant ball that was. Great ball in that, and what a finish. Yeah, oh no, that wasn't the finish I was thinking of, because I thought that was two-handed, but there we go. Sophie Curl gets on it, and this is brilliant play by Butler. She's been such a real, like, pain in the butt for the South all day. Brilliant play by Curl, and a really good finish there from Sharples. And then we go on again. Ruth Seeley, that's been really influential for the South. Out there too. Harris Waters back inside. Dix. Good save there by Cook, but just finished up there for the first of her 2 goals for Farron Frasher. And then Curl gets her second one. Nice little finish. Then Butler, this is the one of my favourites. Step over, step over, step over. Afterburners. Now, here we go. I've got the afterburners round the outside, pulls it across. And what a great finish there by Lauren Sharples. He's got 2. And then here we go, the fight back. Sorry, no, we still had more, didn't we? Because we swapped ends. This is Butler again, just ripping up, pull of the shirt, doesn't matter. Step over, pops it past the keeper. So Eva Butler gets herself on the score sheet. And then we go again. Now Dix, this is the comeback. This is the 3 goals in about 4 minutes. Frasher looks up, and from, what, 40 yards, lobs the keeper. Very nice. And then we go again. Pushed in, and this was a great ball here. It's Dix, ball through for Seeley. Brushes off West, pulls across, keeps it there, looks up, and there's Styles for the first of her 2. And then Dix again. Great ball through to Seeley. She looks up, tidies it in, Styles finishes it off. And suddenly, the big comeback's on. But we're, at the moment, stuck at 7-4. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but what we do know is they're not going to be playing much longer out here because the light is going. It looks a lot better in your shot than it is here, and they're not going to be playing much longer. Not too sure what's going to be happening, but the referee's just talking to everybody down there, as you can see, and decisions are going to be made. We can see there that Deanna Boone is definitely going to come back on, and see where we're going. And so the referee goes across and is chatting to North and South. I think we're going to just restart because the player's off the pitch. I think that's going to be the call. And so referee is now going to go and speak to Sam, the organiser, and just getting the rundown what's going to happen. So we'll be with you soon. And don't forget your instant replay. We're on their channel because that is the home of grassroots football. If you want your game streamed, if you want your game recorded, if anything you want, then give your instant replay a ring. Because if anybody will charm you like Louis will, then it's Louis. And the Scarlet Pimpernel himself will come and see you and lure you into a game. And he is there. And remember, there's nothing static about your replay. And I'm just pausing because the referee is now moving the goal. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to shorten the pitch so the game can carry on. So, yeah, we can just see there in the picture the goal's being shortened. So we're going to just, I don't know if we can do that both ends or just one end. I think just, yeah, that'll do. Don't need to do it. Thank you, ref. And so we will continue the game there. And we'll try and fit the last 10 minutes in. I'm pretty sure it'll only be 10 minutes because of the light. So, yeah, that's the run down there. Are they going to move the other one? No, no need. Maybe we could just, oh, don't worry about the corner flag. Do we really? Can't we just put a jumper down? Just get on with it. Because the light is fading very, very quickly here in Staffordshire. We are here at St George's Park, HQ for England. Girls trying to keep warm. So we reset at 7-4. And we're ready. Right, referee running, linesman running across. And we're going to get going. Don't know what time the pitch is booked to, but it's more like it that how long this light can hold. I might get myself one of those Lancaster Bomber B-52 searchlights just for myself. Struggling with my eyes. Right, I think we're going to be back in play. And obviously we wish the absolute very best to Shayla Marie and Tuan Smith, who had a brilliant game up till then and a brilliant save. Unfortunately, I think she just went over on her leg badly, but I hope she's going to be better soon, and I'm sure she will. So Deanna Boone comes back in the goal, and we're ready, and I'm sure he's just telling her roughly where the area is. And I can say the cameras are doing a wonderful job with the light, because it is a heck of a lot darker than what I'm looking at there. But underway, come on, let's go. Let's talk about my eyes. And oh, it's a corner. I literally can't see that over there. Flicked in. Oh, well played, Boone. And we are off. I imagine there's the clock probably plus about at least 5. All right, numbers aren't going to be happening over there. I can't see. Grace Craven was running it down. It's Craven. Seeley. Oh, turns inside. Ref says play on. Ref's good. He's in fluorescent green. It works. Striving forward. Good play there, but Kerry was pulled back. It's still all about the South. They're cascading forward. That's Seeley out there and Dix. Just run out of place. Oh, nice little touch there from Fleary. Now Etienne. Caitlin Jackson and Etienne trying to build it again. Kind of this momentum that the South have got. Etienne back to Rusimova. Now North, can they add? Coming forward, that's Eva Butler. Now, if we just stop her in her tracks, it would help. Here we go from distance, come inside. Obviously, they're kind of in the penalty area, but they're not because we've shortened the pitch for these last 10 minutes so we can get the game going. Some changes being made. Deanna Boone, roughly about there, will take the goal kick. Back to Boone. Confidence after that second goal to do that, and that says a lot. Says a lot about a keeper when they can do that. That's more about the character than ability, and so well done, Deanna. Ball down the line, cut out well there. That's Chloe West. That's the light that goes in the gantry, so I can read the team sheet. Etienne, Jackson. Options inside, I think that's Styles it is. Just goes out to Craven via Dix. Oh, what a ball inside, but just read completely there by the North defence. Now Eva Butler, they just got to shut her down early. Great ball in there. Alicia in there, but Boone is there. Chloe West just being by the bounce of it there. That was a J.O. Nice little touch. Styles. I've tried to get Craven on the ball. Annoyingly. Carey comes in and controls it. And now the run of Butler. Out wide. Barnett. Butler. And yeah, handball given. It's good from here. Alicia Barnett just comes up. Yeah, hits her arm. So cut out. Literally, I think that was Sharples. It's Gordon out to Barnett, and Barnett. Oh, nice feet by Barnett, but Jackson not having any of it. Claims a goal kick, and goal kick given. So the clock says 3 minutes, but that's plus injury time. Jackson doesn't quite find the run of Dix that time. They come again. Butler want her as far away from the play as possible. And opportunist strike there from Sears. So don't forget, mention VZ UK, discounted football kits, bringing this stream to you along with Sports Group International. If you want education, if you want full-time training, if you want to go to Spain, if you want to go to university and you want it all funded and you want it done through the right people, then Sports Group International is where you need to be. Oh, and we got lights. Suddenly, floodlights flood the pitch with light. And probably going to have to adjust the camera. Oh, and there, as the light shone down amongst the darkness, was Alicia Barnett, making it 8-4. So, does mean I can actually see what it's doing. Camera's probably going to need resetting. So suddenly we have light. But here, Alicia Barnett, lovely little 1-2 there. Looks up, and that would be inside, just on the edge of the box, if the goal was in the right place. So 8-4, well played, Alicia Barnett. Now Eve Butler on the maraud again, and tipped over, and I say, there's Kira Fleury. But no, that's it is Kira Fleury. They swapped tops, I'm sure, because I think that's Mankari. There we go, Chang Chang Mankari. That is. They swap tops. I do well recognising one player a game. Well, I've done 3 today, so I'm proud and pleased. Good strong run by Seeley. So we enter the last 30 seconds, but we've probably got about 8 minutes of extras. The South push in. Sears. And we're breaking out. We'll play there with Dale. Now Curry tries to break it, and that's well broken up there by Fleary. But Celeste Gordon has won it back. Cut out in the middle. So what normally happens is as the light goes and the light comes on, the cameras just adjust and do it normally. We go from pitch black to bing, light. We have to reset everything. So you will see the colours just changing a little bit. In fact, the commentator can actually see his notes and the players now. Also helps greatly. Right, 4G. We go long. Just want to keep the way from Butler, and Grace Craven has come back to kind of usher her. Now Boone goes long, cut it in the middle there by Dale. Well played, Etienne, Craven onto Seeley. Push the ball through to Dix. Dix goes round and gets the ball across, and Blench does really well. And ladies and gentlemen, that is where it finishes off. We have 3 minutes of floodlights, but it was definitely worth it in the end. It's turned out to be an absolute cracker of a game. It's ended up 8-4 to the North. And so, do you know what? And let's just look at the last goal, shall we? Because we did 11 just before then, and the last goal of this last quarter. And it was a cracker as well. This as the lights came on, literally there, as you saw it from the beginning of the replay, Dale, and it's Mankari, looks up here, nice 1-2. Just put us in there, well played, and then a great finish. Nothing Boone could do about that one. And that was the 8-4, 12 goals. We saw the 11 just before then in injury. Now, obviously, a big shout out, and hopefully that Shayla Marie Antoine Smith, who had a great game up to the injury, is all well and fine. She's been incredibly well looked after in the corner there. So you're watching on, you know, and you're worried. She's in incredibly good hands there, being looked after. And so that's the good news from there. And a big shout out to VZ UK for Discounted Football Kits, a sponsor that makes it happen every time. And Sports Group International, our mainstream sponsors, they've stepped up, they've come in today, make sure this stream comes on board. And they basically, if you want education, if you want a tour, if you want an academy, if you want it funded, right, that's where you go. So they're your main boys for that. So big thank you to those. Big thank you to Jordan Replay for letting us put it on, the home of grassroots football, and a big shout out to the National Football Youth League for inviting us here to be putting this on for you today. Really, really great facilities here at St George's. It's where it's all happening. It's what it's all about. And as the girls there, just as you can see, just get together for a nice big photo. I'm sure they're just going to ask me to run down and stand on the end. So on that note, I just say to you, thank you very much. Well done. Thank you for being here with us today. Really appreciate it. And a big shout out to St George's Park, and obviously Louise from the National Football Youth League, and our sponsors SGI and Visa UK. So from St George's Park, enjoy the rest of the World Cup, and we'll see you next stream very soon.